Well, hello again, all my fluid art friends. This is Doris at DF Designs. First thing I want to do is I do want to show you, because I know everybody's probably curious about it, I want to show you yesterday's pieces. Okay, let me pick them up with one in each hand. Okay, they dried perfectly. Now, I did want to show you, when I'm trying to find a place to put it down, I did want to show you that the board didn't warp, okay? It's still taped on the back because they both are going to need a clear coat. And I did resin that little piece that had already a clear coat on it. I didn't try to do a dip or anything. And you can see some of it went off. And this is what happens. See, that's why you got the back tape. This is what happens when you put too much resin on something. But this is very easy to get off. You get the majority off with an X-Acto knife. Because the coasters did that too. I thought it was so funny. So I got some cutting and scraping to do. Anyway, I'm going to do two more flower dips, I think they call it, or reverse dips. I'm going to do one with a saran wrap, a clear wrap, and I'm going to do the other one with, you have to excuse me, I am coming down with a cold, big time. I know it's not allergies. So I'm doing a white base coat on all of them, and then I'm going to do some little puddles of colors. So for my base coat, I'm using the white protective enamel oil-based. Okay. You know what? I got to remember what my one mod said. She said, use the hammer. Don't hammer it with your hand. Because it does hurt when you hammer it closed with your hand. Hang on. I got to stand that hammer up. Okay. So here is my white base coat. Let me get the excess off. I don't need it to be really, really opaque because the canvas itself is white too. These are still the art ones from Arteza, taped off the back. And if anybody wants to see it, I can do a short video showing you how I tape off the back and do like a little lip, a little thing to where you don't have to worry about trying to get it started. Okay, this is Rose Pink by Just Resin. All the Just Resin colors that I get, you can go down to the link below, doink doink doink, for the Artist Till Death website. They buy them in bulk because they do come from overseas. And so go down there, because that way you can get domestic shipping, because they're based out of Dallas, Texas. And that's why I'm in the United States too, so that's why I do that. I'll buy it from them. And they are very pretty colors. So this was the Just Resin Rose Pink. This one is called, where'd it go? ATD Fireball. It's a nice red. Let me do this one. I'm doing 3 reds and 2 greens on top of the white because I want to kind of keep it looking like a flower, and I don't want to do purples. Okay, there is my ATD Fireball, which I'm sure anybody who's watching that's in the ATD Poor People's group knows why they got it named Fireball. Okay, that's a really, really pretty red. This one isn't really a luster, it's more just a, I don't know what to call it. I mean, it's not a luster. It's just an opaque color. Okay, the next thing I'm doing, which I know I should have put it in first, is I am doing the Flash Red. It's from justpigments.com. I will start putting the link to theirs below. I buy them in bags, and I hate opening and reopening bags, so I bought some jars to put them in. And I just got some powder on my canvas, but that's okay. It'll get covered. It's just a little piece. Oh, this one's going to be so, so pretty. I will make sure that the exact name of this is in the description. This is the only one that I'm using that's from Just Pigments. They sell mostly makeup stuff. Okay, there is my flash red. Now I am doing a little bit of 2 greens because I want to do, I've seen, wait a minute, I wanted darker green to have more. And I always stir my pigments. Reason the jars are off is because I was smart and I did open what I wanted to use before I started the camera, because sometimes these little jars may have separated and got hard inside, which is not a big deal, because what you do is you just put the lid on tight and you put it into a dish and you put hot water in there up to the bottom of the lid. It's called giving it a warm bath. And there is my pretty, this is emerald green by Just Resin. Now the last one I'm using is a Pearl X powder by Jacquard. It's called apple green. So I'm gonna do, I don't remember if I, nope, didn't open it yet, so, but they make it easy to open. And God, this bottle looks empty. I thought I was going to get a lot more than that in there. Okay. Oh well, live and learn. I've had these for a while, and when I was digging around in my cabinet for colors, and I wanted to use, oops, never, never, never stir fast until you get it mixed in, because it'll poof out and then you'll end up breathing it in. And I forgot there for a minute, and I got a little unicorn fart in my face. And I call them unicorn farts because that's colorful, and that poof is colorful, so it would be it would end up being what a unicorn fart looks like. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a base coat, a thin one. I don't need a really thick one. I'm going to do a base coat on both of these. See, I don't think I'm going to have enough of the white left to do coasters with it, but that's okay, because I don't really think this is a good technique for coasters. Okay, I'm just going to set that cup down right there, and I guess I'll push it around before I blow it, because I will heat it up and get rid of the air bubbles. Can you see the whole thing? Yes, you can. I have got to figure out a way to get this camera that's above my table a little bit higher, so I can so you can see more of what I'm doing, and also a little bit higher so I don't keep having to duck under it to get the stuff. Okay. Just want to make sure the whole thing's covered. Okay, because this is the same color, I don't have to wipe my finger off. I do have a cut up t-shirt rag next to me that I put 91% alcohol on. To me it's easier and more cost efficient, really, since I already have the alcohol, to do that instead of baby wipes, because I can use that for the whole time I'm standing here, for the whole project, and then it was going to get thrown away anyway by the thrift store, so I'm just using it one more time before it does get thrown away. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see some air bubbles, so I'm going to give it a quick shot of heat. My rule of thumb, never point your gun down here when you first turn it on. Point it off to the side. Let's see if you can see it. For about, where's my switch? For about 5 seconds, which is about how long it takes me to tell you that, because if it's the first time of the day, you're blowing out your dust boogers, because dust collects up in it. Okay. I don't need the torch, so let me move it back. And I still got something in there. I don't know if that's an air bubble or what. Still got something in there. But that's okay. I think the dark will cover it up. Now, I hope I can do this quickly, because I know, see, she does little tiny dots, and that's Fiona does. That's who I have been watching to get this. Let me see. This looks like the darker red. So, I'm going to do some little tiny dots. I try to do 5 of them, because you never want to have an even number of petals. I don't know, I know it's splattering all over the place. Nothing I can do about that. See? Oh well. Live and learn. Okay, let me do the same over here. I'm trying to keep the dots the same way, except I'm not repeating that mistake I just made over there with that big dot. I just want to kind of keep, see, oh, I should have thought about that before I started doing this, how to do that. Okay, now I'm going to have a lot of these left. Now I'm going to do a little tiny dot of red, and it looks like this red is almost the same color as the sparkly flash red. So I'm going to get some of the rose pink in here too. And I don't have any white left, so I can't do that. Okay. Rose pink, there you are. I'm just trying to get some rose pink down. That's going to look like a very, very misshapen flower head with that extra petal, or misshapen petal I should say. I'm trying to go fast, and because I have no way to hurry this up in my editing program, because I refuse to buy one, and I don't like the one that I have because it pixelates it. Okay, I'm going to put a little drop of red on top of each of these. I know I should have went with a different color in here. I'm debating. I know that looks like a teetotal mess right there. I am going to add some white to this other red. Okay, come on, lid. I'm just going to use the other end of this stick that has nothing on it. Put the white in there. Mix that in and see if that gives me a lighter color. We will find out. I think it's kind of fun to mix colors like that. Okay, I can't get the lid on right, so I'll do that after. Well, it did come out lighter. Oh yeah. So let me see if this breaks up the colors now. Yeah, it's definitely lighter than the rose pink. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of drizzling, coming out like petals. And to get it going around. I'm going to be still adding the emerald green too because it's a little bit darker. Okay, let me go over here and do this one real quick. Sorry about how long this is taking, but I'm trying to get all of it added. Like I told you, I suck at editing, so I can't fast forward through all this with music in the background, so you gotta listen to me. I'm sorry about that. I mean, you can try to fast forward through it if you want. Okay, I didn't get quite enough on there for this line. Okay. Now I'm going to do a couple of darker thin lines, and then I'm going to put the plastic and the paper on there. Okay, I'm going to call that enough. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I got up my box out, and I'm not going to cut it till I get it on top of there. See, I knew this was going to happen. It's sticking. This is why I hate trying to do things like this with my glove on. Okay, there we go. See, this way I don't have to tear it. Come on, let go. I cut you, let go. See, it's dragging the paint, and I don't want that. Oh. Okay, then I got a piece of wax paper down here, because I want to see which works better with resin. So, okay. I see where it's not touching the paints, which is why I'm tapping it down. I don't want to push the paints any. This one got not pushed but dragged. Okay, let me touch it down in a couple spots here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. So I know Fiona goes, I know she goes this way and this way, very slowly, very carefully. And I know she goes this way, and I'm lifting it up very, very slowly. And yeah, I got a lot of resin on it, but it looks like a flower. Okay, I like using the plastic wrap. Okay, now, oops, let me get the wax paper up and see what it looks like. Okay, there's two corners. There's another corner. There's another corner. Now I'm going to try these corners like I've seen, or the centers of the sides. Okay, I lost a lot of my center on this one. Get off of there. I lost a lot of my center. But they look like flowers to me, okay? I will be honest, they both look like flowers. I want to do a little dot of the dark red right in the middle of each. Okay. Now, I'm going to do it for some air bubbles to get rid of them. And then I'm going to let you go. Okay, now remember, this one was the saran wrap, which is, here, I'll show you real quick, which is this one right here. And this one is the wax paper. So that way, if you want to try this in resin, you can figure that out. Okay. I do want to glow a little bit where I see some of the white, not really covering the canvas. Excuse my head blocking your view, and I do want to blow up that red dot just a little bit in the middle. Okay, well, I'm going to call these done, okay? So, I want to thank y'all for watching. I appreciate all of the comments, all the thumbs up, all the thumbs down, I don't care. I love the resin right out of you guys. And let me do a close-up, because I don't see any much more I can really do to this. So here's a close-up of this one. And let me see. So, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I know that pedal is just like bugging the bejesus out of me, but I'm not doing anything with it. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to leave it there, you know. So, thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the little bell for the notifications, okay? And I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.